to go on to the association now, the basketball association.
The association.
Well, we're going to talk about my team. Oh, my.
Oh, Lord.
Me and Rashad's team, actually, the Lakers. What's wrong with the Lakers, man? What's going on? Like, starting out the season 1-7. Only other team was against the Brooklyn Nets, who also didn't win a game. You know what I mean? Like, the Lakers are looking terrible. They just look awful. The Lakers can't guard their own shadow. That's just the truth. They can't guard their own shadow.
They don't know what defense is.
You know what I mean? They can't keep a piece of bread in front of them if you buttered it up. They just can't keep nothing in front of them. So, you guys, give me your reasons or what is wrong with the Lakers. Rashad, we'll start with you. What is going on with the team? You know, we're last in the Pacific Division. What's going on?
The squad.
Yeah. The squad, man.
Oh, we last in the conference, bro. Not just the Pacific Division. We last in the conference.
We suck.
But I can't say we suck.
We suck.
Because we can't say the Pelicans suck. And they're 1-7 as well.
But they have nobody but Anthony Davis.
That's not true because actually they're playing better without him right now. They just still can't win. The Lakers is now, we're not an old team anymore. We're a young team. And you have players that needs to, other than Lou Williams, who's playing excellent right now, actually for us. It's like the old person who's consistent with at least 10 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we have Kobe who isn't shooting well right now. I expect that to get better during the season. We have inconsistent young players, which happens. They're young, they're rookies. It's basically is Randall's rookie season as well, basically because he didn't play. So I mean, you have young players that we're expecting too much out of them this early in the season. Because I don't think the season's over. We're only 3 games behind from the 8th spot. The West isn't looking that good right now. The only team looking great is the Warriors. The 8th, the 5th through 8th,
Clippers are
5-3. And they're what position are they? I think they're like
they're second in our division.
Okay, the Western Conference, it's 9-0, 6-2, 5-3, 5-3, 4-3, 4-3, 4-4, 4-4. We're 1-7. We're only 3 games behind.
The Eastern Conference isn't looking too pretty either.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing for them too. Right now, both conferences are weak. Every team is losing except the Warriors. So I can't count the Lakers out. I feel like it's going to take a little bit of time. Kind of how the Pelicans, you know, came on late for a nice run to get the 8th spot. I feel like it's going to be kind of the same way. But if the other teams continue to struggle like they're doing now, which clearly says every team is competitive this year. Because any team, well, except the Pelicans, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Lakers, but every other team is competitive and they can win games. Meaning the Western Conference basically is up for grabs for those bottom spots, which the Lakers can potentially grab. So I don't think the season's in trouble. What we need to improve on is get consistency from our young players, get Kobe Bryant shooting better, stop taking those 3-point shots because that's not what he is for, get back into the post. Fadeaway shots are forever. It don't matter how old you are. You can still hit a turnaround fadeaway, which you've been doing all your career. Speed doesn't have to really affect that. So when you work on that, because look at like when Roy Herbert's our leading scorer for the game, that's not good. Because Roy Herbert is Roy Herbert. So
just came for him.
So
right, Roy Hibbert's Roy Hibbert.
He's Roy Hibbert.
Sheesh.
I'd rather have Randall scoring more points. But see, that's what happens. Russell will score more points one game, then Randall will score more points, then Kobe will score more points, then Roy Hibbert score more points.
Yeah.
So it's just getting everybody consistent with each other, which will come throughout the season. It's still early in the season. It's only 8 games in. We're good.
All right.
I have faith.
Khalid, what do you think is wrong with the Lakers?
The Lakers are all over the place. They're young players, like Rashad said, they're not consistent. They're not getting it together. They need to adjust to the game because 8 games in still, you should at least be a little bit adjusted. You should at least know when to help on the defense. But they're just completely lost. Like one play I saw, Kobe put up a shot. That man stood there and waited till the ball hit the basket. And then the opposing team got the ball and ran down the field. And that man was still standing there, ran down the court. That man was just standing there looking. So definitely got to catch up in transition. I think that's one of their main problems. They're not adjusting in transition, trying to get back onto the other side of the field. I keep saying field. To the other side of the court as quickly as they can. And it's just, and Kobe, he needs to produce a little bit better. My man's going for 3 points like he like Ray Allen or Steph Curry, but he can't be hitting them 3 points like that. So and he knows he's hurt. Well, he's been hurt and he's older, so he needs to slow down a little bit and go for them easier baskets. I think, and he needs to play up on his defense. I know he's older and he's injured, whatever, but he still needs to catch up. Not catch up, but stay with the speed of the game. Or at least try his hardest to.
We suck.
No,
we suck. That's honestly the cold hard truth of it. The Lakers, we can score points. We're ranked 15th in points. We average 101 points, 0.6 points a game, but we can't guard tissue paper. Like, so like legit, and like points per game on defense. 29th. We were at points per game. We're ranked 27th. Oh. Defensive efficiency, we're ranked 28th. We suck. We're terrible. We can't. I don't. Even playing in the rec center. I mean, granted, this is the NBA, so there's a lot high level, way higher talented players. But even basic basketball mechanics teach you where you need to be on defense, where you need to help on defense, how you rotate on defense. Simple pick and roll stumps the Lakers. You want to beat the Lakers? Run pick and roll 45 times in a game. That's how you do it, because we can't guard the pick and roll. You want I just don't understand why it's so hard for anyone. Like I saw like that play you talked about. This man Kobe Bryant shot the ball, shot a mid-range fadeaway shot. Not a mid-range fadeaway shot. Held his arm like this. You ever watch Love and Basketball where she made the girl stand like that the whole practice? That was Kobe. He held the shot like that. Joe Johnson ran right past him. Kobe was like this. Kobe, you don't need to look at a brick that long, my friend. It breaks off really quick. So then Joe Johnson runs right past him. Who's Kobe's man? The only person back is D'Angelo Russell. Bro, get back on defense. Around. Like this man Kobe. Frustrated. Come on. No. So you will be frustrated. I've done it plenty of times. No, I shot a shot. Rashad, you're not a professional player. You're not Kobe Bryant. No, you're not Kobe Bryant. There's a standard you have to hold.
Shoot the ball. Watch it, man.
You get frustrated, but you don't. He's a professional. He held it. Everybody knows. I'd be like, come on. No, come on. And I just went. He held it and watched it miss, and then watched Joe Johnson run right past him. And I've seen times when this is the simplest thing. Like. You honestly, you want to know how you score on Kobe Bryant? Go stand in the corner and run baseline, because you'll always be open. Because Kobe just stands there and just like, oh, that's my guy, that's my man. And you're either gonna be shooting 2 free throws because Julius Randle or Roy Hibbert are gonna foul you, or when they help, the person who's attacking the basket gonna dish the ball off, and then nobody helps Julius Randle or Roy Hibbert. So
they don't step up.
Yeah, exactly. Our defense is just terrible. Our defense is awful. On offense, we lead the league in some of the most isolation plays. And Lord knows we can't score in isolation. Kobe, you're not as quick as you used to be. I'm not trying to come for Kobe Bryant here, but I'm just saying that, telling it how it is. Kobe's my favorite player of all time. I'm just telling it how it is. Kobe, in isolation, hey man, look, I love you. Stop shooting threes. Look at this. You've never been efficient. You're shooting almost below 30% right now. Come on, bro. That's not good. You're not Steph. Well, we all wish we could be Steph. I wish I could be Steph. I'm gonna be Steph next time I play basketball. I'm gonna shoot all Steph Curry threes. But in the NBA game, you got to know we laud Kobe Bryant so much for his footwork and how great he is in the post and how efficient he is in the post. Get in the post. Get in the post. Now, granted, he's going up against small forwards who are bigger, more athletic, and faster than he is at this point in his career. But I mean, footwork is still gonna be there. You used to score. I mean, you're older now, so your legs don't give you as much kick as they do on your jump shots. But one of the reasons why Kobe Bryant's always been regarded so great amongst everybody is his basketball mind and how he's learned the game and all the different aspects he's learned to enhance and hone his game. And I'm not saying that this is just alone on Kobe Bryant. This is not just alone on Kobe Bryant, but Kobe Bryant's the leader of that team, which is why I started off with him. Now for everybody else, Byron Scott. Head coach of the Lakers. Utter dookie. Man, I don't know what, like, this is an emotional subject, guys. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Express yourself.
I am sorry for any kind of unprofessionalism I'm experiencing, but I don't care. The Byron Scott, you need it. You know what? Get your team to learn how to play defense. You always talk about you're going to bench somebody when they don't play defense. How about you start benching people for this? Bench the whole team. Just forfeit. Just forfeit a game. Who cares? We're not gonna make the playoffs anyways. Just forfeit. We suck. You can't guard. We literally, our shadows could be in front of us, and the shadow's gonna run right past us and go to the basket. That's how bad we are. This man Byron Scott sits the number 2 pick in the draft in every fourth quarter. This man ain't Kevin Love, bro. We got to develop our players. You sit D'Angelo Russell every fourth quarter for Lou Williams, who's a player who, granted, is a former sixth man of the year, ain't the number 2 pick. You're trying to develop your players, and you sitting D'Angelo Russell isn't going to help him develop. You're just sitting him is going to hurt his confidence. Now, there are plenty of players that when they got drafted, got put out there right away. Hey, go do something. Mm-hmm. And, either they fell or they crashed or they burned. But you learn from those experiences. If you keep sitting D'Angelo Russell in the fourth quarter, I mean, what's he going to learn? That he can't be dependent on the fourth quarter? I mean, yes, D'Angelo Russell has to improve on defense, but the whole team has to improve on defense. This man, Nick Young, I honestly...
Please don't stop.
I honestly watched a possession, guys. I will demonstrate for you. Now, the chair is the defender. I'm Nick Young. Actually, no. The chair is the player. I'm Nick Young. That's how easy it is to get past this man, Nick Young. Like, it doesn't even take more than one dribble move, and the man's just lost. So that's why Byron Scott said if Nick Young isn't going to play, he called out Nick Young specifically and said if Nick Young isn't going to play defense, he's going to sit on the bench. Well, Byron, it doesn't seem to be working because he still ain't playing it. So from where the Lakers' issues stem from, I don't know if it's just honestly coaching issues. I don't know. I honestly, we're just not a good team. That's all it is. I mean, you would think that we bring in some names. We bring in Brandon Bass, Roy Hibbert. We bring in Meta World Peace. We bring in Lou Williams. We bring in all these guys, and you're thinking. I mean, everybody saw the Lakers, and then people were saying the Lakers should make the playoffs, and we're like, or some people, actual people were like, come on, man, come on, we suck. You know what I'm saying? You can't rely on a 37-year-old Kobe Bryant to do what he did when he was 30. You can't rely on 37-year-old Kobe Bryant to carry a team like he did when he was 27. It's just not gonna happen. And at this point, like, you need to either, like, even Kobe said he needs to take a step back so that young players can actually blossom. But D'Angelo Russell so far is playing 25 minutes a game. He's averaging 9 points and 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's shooting 39% from the floor, 40% practically. Kobe Bryant, he's playing 29 minutes. He's shooting 32% from the floor, 32%.
Kobe Bryant, 32.
He's averaging 16 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Kobe's shooting 20% from 3-point range. And he's attempting 8 threes a game. Guys, that almost mirrors Steph Curry's 3-point output. That's beyond me. And a lot of these threes aren't good shot selection. They're not like Kobe's open, he's gonna kick the ball. I mean, granted, Kobe's never been the one for being a set shooter, but it's just a lot of issues with the team. And honestly, you're starting to wonder if it's Byron Scott. I mean, he hasn't really adapted with the times. I mean, he's still always been that he's one of the old mantra coaches. He came from that old the era, the Michael Jordan and them era when the Lakers won their past championships. Like, Byron Scott came from under the Phil Jackson regime, but he hasn't adapted with the times like other coaches have. And you're starting to see it reflect on the team. I mean, the Lakers' number one issue is defense, but also you have to also because at this point it's not Kobe. You're not moving for the future around Kobe Bryant. You're moving for the future around D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, Jordan Clarkson. So play those players. Don't sit D'Angelo Russell in the fourth quarter. What's that going to teach him? That he can't defend in the fourth. Teach him how to play defense and give him a shot. Make him have to play defense. In a Western Conference full of Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, Tony Parker, you're not going to be able to Mike Conley. You're not going to be able to slack off, and Chris Paul. My fault. Disrespect Chris. But you're not going to be able to slack off on defense in that Western Conference night in and night out. You're going to get torched. 2 of those great point guards are in their division, Chris Paul and Steph Curry. So you can't slack off night in and night out on the defensive end of the ball. Like the Lakers, you got to get it first and foremost. You got to get it together on defense. Offense ain't everything. And granted, you're not even like exceptional at offense either. So, granted, you want to score a lot of points to beat the other team, but you kind of have to make them score less than you to win. So, it's kind of the Lakers got to kind of get their act together. But going on from that tirade of the Los Angeles Lakers and that mess we are,